Hello, it's Cisvolk! Time to enjoy card making with me! In today's video I will make a calendar using this very useful journal planner stamp set. It is a very handy set. You can use it for your journal, but also for card making to mark off a date you require for a birthday or other celebration or invitation. You can use it to make a big page with all dates on it, with or without a note around it. Or you just make a small note and stamp numbers inside. And you can also use just this notepad as a single stamp and write or stamp and embellish other things inside. But for now I'm going to show you how to make a calendar where the dates match the days of the week and the days of the month. As you see, the dates are shifted, but all are numbered to 31. And not all months have 31 days, as we all know. I will show you how to adjust that. You can also choose whether to start your calendar with a Sunday or a Monday. So there are lots of possibilities. All you really need is some nice paper to complete the calendar as a background. And I use this beautiful Makes Me Wonder paper from ALINACRAFT with it. You will come across this paper more often, as I also will use it for next videos to come. It has beautiful sheets with colored flowers and nice plain sheets to match the flower sheets. If you click on the word More below the video, you will find all links to ALINACRAFT products on Amazon or on AliExpress. I hope you will use them when shopping. Also, please subscribe to my channel Cisvolk to support me in making more videos. Well, let's get started quickly. For making the calendar I have in mind, I need square pieces of paper. I store all my scrap pieces of paper in self-made laminated folders. I will link to a video up here if you are interested in making them yourself. For a calendar we need 12 months, so I take 6 long strips on which I stamp 2 months. The notepad and the days of the months only have to be attached to the stamping platform once. It is most useful to lay down the notepad on the paper and have the lid stick to it on its right place. You can then fit the weekdays in later. The numbers change over every month. Also the day on which the month starts differs. I chose to start the week on a Monday. For the month of March, which first day is on Wednesday, I need the number 1 in the 3rd column. Should I have chosen to start the week with the Sunday, I should grab the number 1 in the 4th column. Sticking on the numbers is just a matter of eyeballing. The lines on my work mat and the lines on the stamping platform help me with it. I will be trimming the paper to have all calendar pages to be the same size. But it is very comfortable in doing that if your paper is always positioned correctly in the corner. I could also have trimmed the paper to the correct size beforehand. ALINACRAFT gave me this stamp tool, a tool to help you evenly press the lid of the stamping platform. It has a soft bottom and easy grip, and it works like a dream. I never thought I needed this until I use it. It costs so less pressure than when I was doing this with bare hands or just the sleeve of my vest. And now it's correct in one go. I'll stamp the text of the month in later. Now we need a next one where the dates are in a different place. With a damp microfiber cloth I clean the stamp and then stick a new stamp on the same spot. April starts on Sunday and it only has 30 days. So that means we don't want to stamp the 31. I realize it just in time because I inked it anyway. I will clean the 31. I could stamp now, but in cleaning I also cleaned the number above it. And because I don't want to be difficult and messy with inks, I cover the number where no ink should get on it with a piece of tape. Then you can just ink on top of the tape. I recommend using tweezers to then remove the tape again. I stamp the text for the kind of month in later, because otherwise it doesn't fit. I'll show you again with the month of February. I am glad I wrote with pencil which month I was working on the side of the paper. Making this calendar requires some concentration. As the stamped image on each piece of paper is the same distance from the top left corner of the paper, I can cut the pieces all at the same time, as long as I keep the paper together at the top left corner of the paper. I will now glue the individual sheets together. I use invisible tape for this, so-called Scotch tape. I deliberately tear off a strip that is a little too big. When the pages are lined up straight, they stick together very nicely. This is how you stick each sheet together. Then turn over and stick the next sheet against it. This way you stick all the sheets and also a border around the outer layer. The excess tape can now be cut off. Here I use black insulation tape. It is nice and soft and bendable, and it fits around the top edge just fine. So that's what I had in my stash, and it worked. This calendar booklet can now be used in different ways. I chose this pretty floral paper and a slightly larger piece of gold-colored cardstock. From two matching colors of paper, in this case a green and a blue one, I cut two strips, about 1 cm wide. I stuck these together with double-sided tape, and on top of this I stuck a matching strip of about 3 mm of the gold cardstock. I stick this strip to the bottom of the calendar with double-sided tape. ALINACRAFT tape sticks very well, even better than white tape, and is available in different sizes. You could also stick a ribbon to the bottom edge if you like, or stick some stamped images or maybe die-cut flowers on the edge for decoration. But I want to keep it simple. I also use double-sided tape to stick on the calendar. And I make sure I tape also a tiny strip of it on top of the black insulation tape, so that won't come off later. I stick the whole panel on using the well-known trick. Loosen all the corners a little bit and then hold the panel in place first before pulling away the strips and sticking the paper. At the corners I punched tiny holes which a ribbon can pass. I use a punch that punches a 3 mm hole. With a nice ribbon I want to be able to hang the calendar. Instead of tying small bows through these small holes, I'm going to use small split pins. I prick the split pin through the ribbon and flip it open at the back. The calendar can now be stuck to the card with double-sided tape. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments what ideas I gave you. You can find a link for most products I used in the description below in the section if you click for more. I get a small commission when you use any of my links to buy an item from AliExpress or Amazon. This helps me to make more videos, while it doesn't cost you anything extra. ALINACRAFT is a reliable hobby store in China that only releases and sells original designs. You can find my card examples on Instagram, Facebook and Pinterest, as well as loads of tips and tricks for card making. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel Cisvolk and hit the bell button to not miss any of my new videos. See you next time! Bye bye!